What is going on today, guys? My name is Forger. Today, with us being halfway through the year, I thought I'd talk today about my current predictions for Game of the Year. So let's hop right into it. Okay, so first off, I would just like to clarify, I probably wouldn't be making this video if GTA 6 was not delayed, which was bound to be Game of the Year because of the stellar success of Rockstar Games. Hopping right into it, I'm going to talk about 5 games that I think are currently at the top of the list. So I'm going to be avoiding any unreleased games, such as Ghost of Yotei. Going right into it, we have Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Now this is currently top of everyone's list, no doubt. It's a fun turn-based RPG where a deity named the Paintress paints a number each year, and the people of that age vanquish a phenomenon called the Gamage. It really is a blast, and I've sunk tons of hours into it personally. The French music design with the French audio makes this game feel cultural and impactful at the same time. Also think the main reason for all the love currently is because the game is so fresh. Came out pretty recently, so maybe when we look back at the end of the year, people won't remember it as fondly, but it is certainly Game of the Year level. So moving on, we have Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. This is my personal favorite so far this year. A hyper-realism and engaging story really strays away from the usual RPG substance of strong guy gets hurt, no longer strong guy, and then kind of just building on top of that. Really need to approach every situation carefully in Kingdom Come, and I feel like that just makes it super enjoyable. The historic towns and being inserted into these situations really makes you feel like a genuine bond with all the characters and aspects of the game. I think the biggest issue going into the Game of the Year awards though is going to be the mass appeal factor. A lot of people like flashy and more over-the-top games, whereas Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a history buff sweat dream, essentially. And that might not be enough to put it over the line, I'd say. Okay, so sort of heading back to the start of the year here, we obviously can't go without speaking of Monster Hunter Wilds. This game was super anticipated for a super long time, and it took Twitch and the internet as a whole by storm. Everyone loved the game, and I found it quite enjoyable too. Builds upon the established strengths of the existing series while offering a more approachable experience. My main focus on Monster Hunter Wilds though is definitely the landscapes. The game looks incredible, and I don't think it's going to be outdone by anything until Doom, the new Dune MMO, which is coming out pretty soon actually. Doom the Dark Ages. Let me tell you, this one is absolutely wild. I've enjoyed this quite a lot personally, and it's exactly what you would expect from the franchise, but like spun into this medieval dark fantasy sort of setting, and it just oozes all the right kind of styles, I guess you could say. It's still very Doom at the heart, fast, brutal, and ridiculously over the top. But now you've got things like shields, dragons, and siege weapons. I think what really sort of put this one over the top though, the sheer momentum of combat. It never ever lets up. The only thing I'd say is that maybe it's too intense for some people, but that's just Doom at the end of the day. It's loud, fast, and I just think with all the things put together and this being so anticipated, it definitely has a shot at Game of the Year, but maybe isn't as strong as some of the other members of this list. Okay, so last on this list, we've got Split Fiction, and this one really surprised me. Coming from the same people who made It Takes Two, I expected something creative, but this game really took it to another level. I kind of thought it was just gonna be like a copy and paste sort of deal and feel the exact same, but it's really not. Co-op narrative adventure that constantly flips between perspectives and timelines, and you're always having to work together to solve these super clever story-driven puzzles. The writing is sharp, and there are moments in the game that genuinely hit emotionally. Like, way more than I expected, no doubt. If I had to say one thing that I feel like would kind of bring this down on a few people's list, is definitely the fact that you need the right person to play this game with, and if you don't have that, it's just not really as good. Definitely one of the most memorable co-op games though, since that prison co-op game that I forget the name of. Anyway, guys, this is sort of my halfway through predictions. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let me know your favorite game of the year and also what you think will win. So, like, you know, you're going to be a little biased towards your favorite, but that's okay. Please don't forget to subscribe. As always, guys, it's been Forger, and I'm out.